Welcome to Parent to My Parent. My name is Iana, and our mission here is to provide emotional and educational support to caregivers who are caring for a loved one. So, in this episode, we're going to talk about how to cope with caregiver burnout. Being a caregiver, it is definitely one of the most selfless and rewarding things you can do as a person. But I'll be honest with you, it's at times it's overwhelming, emotionally draining, and exhausting. I wouldn't trade it for the world, but let's be honest, those things do happen. So you're not alone. In this video, we're going to talk about what is burnout, why it happens, and how you can cope with it and take care of yourself because you can't pour from an empty cup. What is caregiver burnout? Caregiver burnout is a state of emotional, mental, and physical exhaustion, and it's caused by the stress of just caring for someone in reality. And it can have you feeling hopeless, irritable, or even just detached from that person. I've definitely felt those emotions throughout my years of caring for my mom, and I'll be honest, it's hard to get out of that state of mind and just take care of someone and take care of yourself. But there are actually 12 stages of caregiver burnout. And I just want to talk to you about those stages. And if any of it resonates with you, then it's time to pause and really take care of yourself. But so we're starting off strong with number one, the first stage. And that stage is a strong need to prove yourself as the best caregiver. Guilty. The second stage, you work hard to achieve this, that, and nothing else matters, which is okay, but you have a life too. The third stage is you neglect your own physical, mental, and social needs. The fourth stage, leads to resentment towards others or the situation. The fifth stage, you internalize the resentment as a flaw and focus more on caregiving. The second stage is you deny that self-neglect and resentment are due to caregiving. Seventh stage, you isolate yourself from friends, family, and focus solely on just caregiving. Don't do that. The eighth stage, without support, your behavior changes and causes conflict with family. The ninth stage, changes in perception, and it can lead to depersonalization. The 10th stage, you feel empty, alone, and numb, and this can lead to substance abuse. The 11th stage, you feel despair, sadness, loss, and fatigue. And the last stage, the 12th stage, is your physical and mental health collapse and falls. Now, if any of these sound familiar, it's time to pause and focus on your well-being, because before you know it, you can hit the 12th stage and your health is declining and you can't help anyone else. So let's pause, and then we're going to talk about ways how we can cope with being burnt out when we're caring for someone. Now that we talked about what caregiver burnout is, how can we cope with that? So I want to talk about some practical strategies that help with caregiver burnout that may help you. And the first one will be to prioritize self-care. I will always say self-care because you can't pour from an empty cup. I'm going to keep saying that. So please do things and do activities that will help you recharge. And that can be anything from working out, and it doesn't have to be hardcore gym. Like it could be a class. I used to be on ClassPass. It got a little pricey, but ClassPass is awesome if you are the type to want to try different activities and not just go to the gym. Like you could do anything from Pilates, boxing, just anything you name. ClassPass, I would highly recommend that. I also enjoy listening to music. My mom also loves music too, so I kind of make playlists sometime and just play playlists for the morning, afternoon, evening, see how we're feeling. So I will link some playlists below that if you're interested, you can take a listen. Another thing that helps me recharge, it will be meditating. Now, it took me a while to really enjoy meditating because my head is always on like 10, and sitting there with my thoughts was very difficult. But I have used this app called Breathly here, and it has a timer. It tells you inhale, exhale, and it gives you different breathing techniques. So it has one for when you wake up, trying to calm down. So honestly, just take 10 minutes out your day and just really get with your thoughts and just self-reflect. That's also will help. Another thing I would say will be to ask for help and accept support. And when I say accept support is you don't have to do this alone. Like caregiving doesn't have to just be a burden to you. Please reach out to your family, your friends, or even support groups out there. Sometimes just talking to someone who understands what you're going through can ease just the burden of everything. Another thing will be to set realistic expectations, meaning it's okay if you can't do everything by yourself. Like, don't beat yourself up. Set those boundaries and focus on what's manageable and allow yourself to say no when it's needed, because you're not superwoman, you're not superman. You are human. It takes a lot on us. It's okay to have those rest days. It's okay to just say no when you don't want to do something. Boundaries, you'll need those. The fourth thing I want to say is take breaks, because caring for someone all the time is very difficult. So some people may not have the resources to just have someone come to the house and care, but for me, we do have an aide that comes to the house during the day when I'm working, or on the weekend if I have things to do. She comes to the house to take care of my mom, and that does help. Also, during the day, my mom goes to an adult day center. They have those. I'm in Georgia, so there's two I know in Gwinnett County, Skylark and Cottage. They have programs for your loved ones to go during the day to do activities. So they garden, they dance. My mom does like arts and crafts. It just keeps their mind busy. And instead of just rotting and watching TV, they're out with other people. So I would look into those type of programs if you are interested. Sometimes Medicaid and Medicare, I know that's a little difficult these days, but they have programs where they can cover it and you just have to pay like a copay. So that would really help during the day and give you a break as well if you are working or you just want to have time for yourself. Like keep them busy. Also, taking breaks can be vacation. Like I'm a vacation queen. Put me on that plane anytime. But some people don't have that luxury and they don't have that time to just go. So maybe a staycation. They also have things where someone can watch your loved one for the weekend if you want to go away for a couple days. So I would look into that in your state, because every state is different. In Georgia, their policies are a little different, and I'm aware of those. I will go into a video if you are in Georgia on different programs that they offer here, but I would consider that looking into your state and see what they offer for your loved one. And lastly, I want to say stay connected and seek professional help. And yes, therapy is amazing. At first, I was a little skeptical about talking about my feelings and talking to someone about what I'm going through, but it's honestly made me look at just life and how I internalize a lot of things differently. So if you do have the luxury to speak with someone, isolation can make the burnout even worse. So staying connected to someone who's supportive of you and who has professional help can really help you. I hope those tips will help you manage your burnout like it's helped me. And remember, caregiving is a journey and it's filled with love and challenges. But taking care of yourself, it isn't selfish, it's necessary. Prioritizing your well being so that way you can care for your loved one, that's what you're doing it for. So if you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe, and share this video with a fellow caregiver who may need it. Thank you guys for watching, and remember, you guys are doing an awesome job. And stay strong and take care of yourself.